Hello everyone, Lisa here. Welcome to What's Crafting Wednesday. We're going to be doing a treat holder this evening, but first let's get to our drawing from last week for the two cute cupcake holders. And I have my tickets here. Get them in my trusty little gold bag. Okay, and I have Judy. Well, congratulations, Judy. It looks like you're going to be baking some cupcakes. Okay, everyone. So tonight we're going to be making this cute little treat holder. And we'll be using the Cutest Halloween stamp set, along with the coordinating punch, and my favorite, the double oval punch, the cute Halloween DSP, and the Playful alphabet dies, because I did cut out Boo to put on the treat holder. Ooh, look at this, I forgot to put this up. All right, my measurements. And Memento Tuxedo black ink. And I have all my supplies here. Now I'm using the clear envelope for the treat holder. And I have 3 chocolate bars, of course, most important for a treat holder. And some scrap basic white for stamping the sentiment and the ghost. And I have basic black, and this is cut at 4.5 by 3.5, and we will score it at 1 3/4. So I'll just get that done now, because this is the only scoring we'll need to do. 1 3/4. And I'll put this aside for now. And I have another piece of basic black, and that's just for punching the scalloped oval. And a piece of DSP, and this is 4 1/4 by 1.5, and this is for the topper. And then for the chocolate bars, I have 3 pieces of DSP, and they are cut at 3 wide by 2.5 high. And then I cut out the letters with I did put the adhesive backing on them, so we will be adding those once the chocolate bars are wrapped. So let's get started. First thing I did with this was wrap the chocolate bars. I did not score it. I just folded the paper around it, and I used tear and tape to adhere the DSP to the chocolate bar. I mean, you could go ahead and score it if you wanted. I just didn't bother because it wrapped around nicely. So it's just a little quicker than making the extra step to score the paper. Now with some chocolates, you do want to score it. I like to score it with the nuggets, but with these, it just went right around. And I picked this DSP because it had the candy on it, so I thought that was appropriate. So I just folded it until it was about halfway, and then wrap that around. I have the tear and tape on this side, and then just adhered it. Easy peasy, very quick. And when I wrap them, I do just like to make sure I wrap each one in the same direction. 2, and now number 3. And these just fit perfectly in the clear envelope. It's perfect size going across. I'm sure there's lots of other chocolates you could put in, but I had these on hand, and I thought the color of the wrapper was perfect for a Halloween treat. And then, oh, forgot my letters. And I spelled boo out on here, just because I thought it was cute to do. And just need to peel the adhesive off the back. You could also glue them with Tombow. You could put dimensionals if you wanted to pop it up a little bit. But I thought the quickest and easiest way was to use the adhesive sheets. And then they're very easy to put on here. Though it would look cute popped up, but then you would need to trim the dimensionals down a little bit to put on the letters. And Tombow would be very quick to use as well. And then I just slid them in. Make sure when you put them in that you have your letters going in the right direction and your boo spelled out correctly. And no, I did not do that, make a mistake when I made the sample, but just reminding you to make sure. Perfectly they fit. So I'll just put this aside while we get our topper ready. And this here was scored at 1 3/4. Just fold it and give it a nice crease with the bone folder. And then I have the piece of DSP that will mount on the front here. Now, actually, I originally was going to do it on this side, and I thought that looked nice too. But I just thought the ghost popped a little more on this side. You ever start out with a project or a card intending to do it one way, and then as you're going along, you either change the paper or the stamp or something, and it ends up being completely different? Well, this wasn't completely different, but I just last minute flipped the paper to the other side when I was making this. Okay. And then the clear envelopes, they have this little strip on here that you pull off for the adhesive. And then you just, I mean, you could score it if you wanted. I just folded it over and attached it. But the one thing I'll show you that I did do before I folded it, pull that off. I did take the Stampin' Seal, and I just put a little bit in there just so this here would stay flat. And then I folded it just so that it went right above where the tops of the chocolates are. And then if you don't get it right, if it's a little crooked, this easily, I'll show you, this easily lifts off again. And then you could reposition it. Just so you know, if something's not down right the first time, you do have that chance to adjust it. And then this fits right over here. And I used tear and tape to adhere this. I wasn't sure how the Tombow would adhere to the clear envelope. You could staple it if you wanted. You could punch holes in it and run ribbon through it. But I went the quick way and used the tear and tape. And I used actually 4 strips. Did one there, one on each side of the score. Just so that it attaches well to the treat holder. I do love my tear and tape. But again, it would be cute if you punched holes through and used ribbon. You could staple it, like I said, and then put your embellishments over the staples so that they're hidden. That's a quick way to attach it. So again, with the black, it is hard to see, but best as I can. Sorry if my hair is in the camera again. And now we just have to embellish the treat topper. So we will punch out a scalloped oval. And we will punch out a ghost. His punch is so cute. You get the cat head, the pumpkin, and the ghost. Just punch our little ghost out. And then we're going to give him some eyes. Use the Memento Tuxedo black ink. And the little circle that comes in the stamp set, you just stamp 2 of those for his eyes. And then I sponged around him a little to make him look a little eerie. You could sponge in any color. I could have used the pumpkin pie. And I think I need a new sponge dauber. I see little pieces of the sponge coming off. So you know it has been well used and well loved. You could also use maybe opal rounds, anything for the eyes. If you didn't want to stamp, you could use some pearls, rhinestones. And now we will stamp the sentiment. And I chose the Hey Boo. I thought that was cute with the ghost and with the boo on the chocolates. And that is stamped also in the Memento Tuxedo Black. And that gets punched with our trusty double oval punch. And again, if you do not have this punch, this is something to absolutely add to your wish list shopping list. And I glued it to the scalloped oval. And then this will get popped up with dimensionals. And the ghost is also popped up with dimensionals. So I have the regular dimensional and then a mini one for the end. And then I have the black dimensionals for the sentiment. And we just need to peel the backings off here. So these treat holders could be made for any occasion. They'd be cute for Christmas, for stocking stuffers, for coworker gifts. just going to space it out. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So we'll put our Hey Boo down, and then our flying, hovering ghost. And there you have it. Easy peasy treat holders. So tell me, do you think they are cute or do you think they are spooky? I think with the candy pattern DSP, it's cute, but I added that boo on there, so it gives it that little bit of spooky. And I don't know, the ghost is cute, but along with the Hey Boo, it could also be considered spooky. So tell me in your comments, would you say this is a cute treat holder or a spooky treat holder? Let me know if you've ever used our clear envelopes for something like this before for a treat holder. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. I hope you liked tonight's treat holder. Let me know if you give it a try and make this yourself. Do send me a picture so I can feature it in my monthly Share What You Stamp. And I look forward to reading your comments. I'll be back next Wednesday. Not sure yet what we'll be doing, but I hope whatever it is, you will like it. And I will raffle off, as always, tonight's project next week. So thank you. Have a great and crafty week. I know I will see some of you next Wednesday afternoon for my Christmas card Stamp-A-Stack. If you're local and you haven't signed up yet and you would like to, send me an email, a message. You can see it on my events page. I'd love to have you join, and I will see you next Wednesday evening. Thanks. Have a great crafty week.